Hello, today I am doing my noticing walk in Hyde Park to interpret the language of maths and science. To commence with, nature holds the potential to offer us an immersive and multi-dimensional learning experience that is interrelated with maths and science concepts. As I walk through Hyde Park, I am exposed to a myriad of scientific phenomena waiting to be explored, observing animals in their habitats, investing the growth patterns of the plants, and noting changes in weather conditions provide tangible examples of biology and environmental science in action. These observations open the door to discussions about ecosystems, life cycles, and the delicate balance of nature. Before I begin, I would like to respectfully acknowledge the natives and original custodians of the land. To know about biological science, firstly, we have to understand the history of Australia and the traditional custodians of the land. Australia has two different indigenous groups, which are Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islander peoples. So, it would be interesting to know how these people cared for all living things on the earth in the past. Teaching the languages of maths and science to children is a journey of wonder and exploration. According to Loris Malaguzzi's Reggio Emilia approach, social environment plays a vital role in child's overall development because the environment is considered the child's third teacher, and a child has 100 languages, 100 hands, and 100 thoughts. Our connection to the elements like air, sunlight, sky, water, and the earth is both physical and experiential. We are entangled with and connected to these elements. For instance, when we walk or sit in the park, we are in direct contact with the earth beneath our feet. This connection can be grounding and provide a sense of stability. We breathe the air in the park, which is essential for our survival. The quality of air can greatly affect our health and well being. The sounds of the wind rustling leaves, the feel of a gentle breeze on our skin, and the scent of the air all contribute to our sensory experience in the park. The sight and the sound of flowing water can have a calming effect on our minds. Watching ripples on the surface or hearing the gentle babbling of a stream can be meditative. Sunlight is a source of energy and warmth. We can feel its heat on our skin and use it to recharge through sunbathing. It also influences the growth of plants and the overall ecosystem of the park. So it is evident that humans and natural elements are entangled and have a different connection with each other. I still recall N. Pello's statement in Pedagogy by Means of Ecology on the need for an ecological identity where a place becomes a part of a person and her observation of where the natural environment is damaged or unsafe. This location has the ability to encourage learning and open up new opportunities because it has undergone some degree of degradation. I saw a group of people leave their rubbish behind, and this is not acceptable as we should keep our surroundings neat and tidy. Moving forward, all living beings on earth have three basic needs, which is food, water, and shelter. As I was walking, I saw a bird drinking water through its beak. I also noticed different colors of leaves, which indicate that leaves also have life like human beings. When they are attached to branches, they are green, and once they shed, they turn yellow. Later, it was getting cloudy and it was drizzling in the air. From this, we can learn how weather changes in no time throughout the day. I also saw different types of shapes and sizes of objects in the park, such as circles, rectangular, and square. In nature, we can learn through direct sensory experience as well. We touch, smell, hear, and see the elements of the natural world connecting with the environment on a fundamental level. For example, feeling the texture of the leaves, hearing the rustling of branches, or smelling the earth after rainfall fosters a deep understanding of nature's nuances and rhythms. As I was walking through, I saw a fountain. Have you ever wondered why water is not going up instead of coming down? Well, this is because of gravity. Due to Earth's gravity, it attracts everything towards it. Then I noticed a shadow of a pole. This is because of the transmission of light. A shadow is formed when an opaque item is put between the beams of light. This is how we learn the interaction of light with shadow. I also saw an inverted image of the building in the water. This is because of the reflection of light. I also saw a branch that fell off the tree and it was yellowish in color, but the branches on the tree they were full of leaves and were green. I also observed a canna blossom using a brilliant yellow color that attracts other insects. Coincidentally, I found a plant that was the same height as me. I also experimented with sinking and floating in the water. I threw a leaf in the water and it started floating. This is because of buoyancy force. I also threw a stone and it sank into the water. From this, we can learn that objects that are heavy sink in the water. I collected 5 small branches. With this, we can understand the concepts of maths and counting. To conclude, in a nutshell, nature offers an ideal settings for fostering critical thinking and problem solving skills. When we engage in hands on problem solving, experimenting with different approaches, we can learn in a better way.